So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Excelsior with the corner, there first. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Guardiola gets it away. Gerrard! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, such a clever touch. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Stoichkov. Raul shoots! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. No, he's missed it!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Looking for the run. Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold, and he lines up a cross. So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? He is through here. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes
Aims
at a
beyond
time.
the defence. Now it's some Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ah, he's given it away. Now, great chance! Oh, it's gone in!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
So time
Osimhen.
for change.
Number
And
5,
this one has been on the cards for a little
Mbappe.
while.
Number
So
7,
one moment's crazy
Messi.
confusion, but they all
Number
count.
17,
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games
Number
like these.
4, Gerrard.
Well, they've
Coming on
stamped
the
some
field,
authority on things,
number
but how much
23,
more authority
Eto.
can be generated?
Number 21,
Van Dijk.
Lautaro Martinez.
60
Number
minutes played.
22, Gullit.
And it's Lampard.
Number 10,
Roberto Carlos. The referee's
Number
awarded a
8,
free kick.
Frank Lampard.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
In towards the back. Terrific header! It's there! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now, can they get him away? Cross flung. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Excelsior with this to level it up. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Martinez. Roberto Carlos. That could spell trouble. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Real chance! Just off target.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. So it's away we go then. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rudiger can get it clear. Rafael Leao! In he goes again! Arsenal have their second corner now. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Salah. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Well played right face to face with chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great vision.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's there to retrieve it. Van Dijk. He's picked his way through. And that could well... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Oh no, this does not look good. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. Arsenal come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rafael Leao. And it's Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to gift it back. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. Spread neatly. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Rafael Leao. Raul. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe. Shot could be on. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Rafael Leao completely showed too much of that for the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it. Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Davids. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Wilshere looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk with the clearance. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Wilshere. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far. That's been cut out, well played. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah.
He's had a shot! In he goes again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is... Tries a shot! And again! Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Batistuta. That is a great pick out. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Threads one in, and he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eriksson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
With the owner of a blue car
Yeah, you don't get
parked
any
outside
points
the
for
stadium
stating the
gate,
obvious, Peter,
kindly
but
remove
thankfully
it,
this
as it
is
is
still
about to be
very
towed
savable.
away.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's crossed into the middle. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard is there, and he can... It's Wilshere! That was superb goalkeeping.
Wilshere really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Raul. Serginho. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Searching passes played there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. Now he's off and running. Wilshere. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, that didn't quite work. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Batistuta. Rafael Leao. Quality ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Bullish header! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serginho.
Manchester
Number
United
5.
are doing very nicely, thank you.
Coming
Well,
on
I
the
think it's
field,
just the reward for their
number 20,
application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Roberto Carlos.
That's a cute ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Out of play for a goal kick. Park Ji-sung. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Eriksson. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk.
There will be 3
Board shows
minutes
there will
at
be
a time.
3 extra minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide
Please
the
turn
overall...
your-
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So we're up and running. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. It's Lewandowski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. Raul is on his own. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We just...
Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Raul shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cafu. Danger averted for now. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu could try cutting inside here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! That tested the keeper.
Rodri probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Vardiol. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to it was just beautifully measured.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And a quick
So there
reminder
was the
today,
first
everybody,
half.
to make
Well, what a
sure to
half.
put any
It's
litter
been
in the bins
pulsating and
provided.
totally
Thank you
absorbing.
for your
We're actually headed
cooperation.
for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Bellingham! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Quality ball. Messi. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this...
He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
The attendance for this
That's
match
just playing it safe and simple.
60,810.
Guardiola. And here's Lewandowski. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, good ball! And a chance! No mistake! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. Big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Always onto this. And that could well leave a mark. And that was very necessary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham! Bellingham! And it's Roberto looking to go deep.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one.
There will
The
be 5
execution of it,
minutes added
not quite
time.
so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Raul. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately
And
they
a quick
lost the
reminder
game.
today that
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick
today's
off.
match.
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through, and the shot! Oh, it's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, super find. And he shoots! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Chance, surely! And he's found the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Raul. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. He's looking wide, and he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety. De Roberto tries a cross. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Almost half an hour in now. And he plays one through. And this is Raul. That is great defending, so alert. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Costa Corta. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's well positioned. Bellingham! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
Brahim Diaz! to the lead once more. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, David Villa. Number 16,
Whistle goes,
Rodri.
and we start the second
Number
half.
8, Mbappe.
Well, I think starting this
Coming on
half
the field,
in a strong manner is
number
essential,
13,
Peter, if you're
Erling
chasing the game,
Haaland.
which they are.
Number
Go with
23,
intent and purpose.
striker.
Let your opponents know
Number
you're not just
22,
going to quietly bow down.
Fernando Torres.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Madrid, Torres. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Over to the left. Has crossed into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Guardiola.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Torres! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
And he's managed to get rid.
4 added minutes has
That's
been
the throw.
indicated.
Van Basten. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a sharp pass. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius Junior. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. And here's Batistuta. And he's away. Beckenbauer. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And that interception was... He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
White does well to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Van Basten. Now it's Musiala. Musiala running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! And one more try! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here! Nice interception, well timed. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he cuts out the supply, and that's gone loose. He's found a way through. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Adams has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Beckenbauer ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Dixon. Lobbed in behind. Griezmann. Lazio have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Lazio looking to pass their way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but
And
now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Erling Haaland. Number 5,
And we're off again.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, I think they have to be
Coming on the
positive
field,
despite the
number
scoreline.
20,
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford
Oh no, this does not look good. Griezmann. And here's Lewandowski. He has a look up. Stoichkov!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Cross in. It's a really well-measured ball. De Roberto goes for the header! It's there! The second half sparks straight into life. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole... Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lazio are looking to go forward now. And this is it's Van Basten! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Adams calmly anticipates. Barcelona finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out. Musiala. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta. Musiala. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tchouaméni, Van Basten. Tchouaméni, Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Out again for a throw-in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Cafu. Bellingham. Threads one in. Bastoni can get it clear. Takes a shot. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they've got rid. That is good alertness. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter it.
It's Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And it's Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to belt it away. Cannavaro gets it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Lewandowski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. And he's whipped it across.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some
So it's
first-half
been even
thoughts?
so far.
Barcelona
Which
really
way will
have
things
looked
go in the
a
second
bit
half?
disjointed to
Ours,
me.
of course.
Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create
Substitution
more
for
options
Barcelona.
in
Number
the danger
15,
areas, something the manager, I
Robert
think, has to stress
Lewandowski.
to them now.
Coming on to replace him.
We reached the halfway point,
Number
and neither
22,
side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because...
Bellingham!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now he's got space here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. And he's managed to get rid.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That wait's finally...
It's Roberto Carlos! Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham! He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time and again they are repelled. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Isco picking up the... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And already we're underway here. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had a hit! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And that has been cleared.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's managed... And Puskas! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Rivaldo. That's very neat. Rivaldo! And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Balten makes the interception. Now it's Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Puskas.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Taken back almost at once. And here's Raul. Beckham. And Rivaldo. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Madrid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for options for movement. Up he goes! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rivaldo. Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. And he's away. Just the keeper to beat. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
52.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Great vision. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He's having a go. He went for the curler. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. He's going for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's managed to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. It could be... Mbappe! They've done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Raul. Quality ball. And it's made its way... Mbappe! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Isco. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Over to the left.
There will be 5 minutes
Passing
added
is
time.
crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham, and he shoots! Isco. Now this could be a chance. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
This is a hard one to take. But
So
we'll
there
be
it
back.
is. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind, and he's had it nicked away. Played out to the right.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! They've scored! Arsenal are level. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rudiger with the clearance. Ah, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe, and he's away. Mbappe! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now a Droll. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri calmly anticipates. It's a searching pass. And he can clear it away. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's been cut out, well played. Raul. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Arsenal go two up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Look at the space here. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Park Ji-sung. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Torres. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! Oh, the ball's tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
After 67
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
20.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Torres.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run down the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. And the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And Torres! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter.
Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto is short. No way through, so back it comes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Park Ji-sung in towards the back stick. And he can clear it away. And Torres! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look... And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Baresi. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung goes sliding in. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Good read, needed to be. That is ended up. Goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And this is Park. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Torres. It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So their fourth corner of the game. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Goes for the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ljungberg. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ljungberg. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in a great position. Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Baresi tries to clear, so can they do it again? Roberto with the short one. Ljungberg. It's anyone's ball now. Ljungberg! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's a lucky seventh corner. Big header! Oh, almost a sixth! And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ljungberg. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Lewandowski chasing after it. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Sneijder. That has found him in acres of space.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Threads one in. Always onto this.
There will be 3 minutes.
Alisson
added time.
claims it, and the danger passes. And the number on the board is 3. Ljungberg. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Torres. And he's heaved it away.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
Big chance! Well, oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That's really nicely played. Belletti goes direct. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Succumbs to the pressure. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is... And the finish! Goal! Arsenal are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Raul charging forward, the ball at his feet. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Raul. Now it's Torres, and this is Park Ji-sung, somewhat off target. And now they can clear their lines. Nicely shaped ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to... Chance! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. That's a throw. Conte proves too strong. Good ball over the top. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! And that was very necessary. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. He can get that clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe, Park
Two
Ji-sung,
added minutes has been indicated.
moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is... Big chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Ser Roberto. Hit into the middle. He gets big. They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now. And Torres! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Raul in with the challenge. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. He's on it. Can he get away? It's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. Oh, some tackle that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Ødegaard is standing over this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! Always going over the top. Marquinhos. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Torres, and that's aimed into the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. "30 minutes gone. Now it's Torres, and claimed it back swiftly. And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung! Park Ji-sung! And he's following up! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Girassi. He's away! Chance! He would have been quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is named. In he goes again! They've scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Pops him off it and wins back. There could be danger here. Up Ji-sung. Tries to pass it through. Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Torres. Neymar. Chance here to counter. He's beaten the last man. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? It's hit the upright. And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. So off we go once more. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Now, can they get him away? Cafu cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Raul. Ljungberg. Rodri. And here's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitutions taking place.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Ødegaard taking charge of the dead ball. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Off the post!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, good take in a good area. Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar. There won't be another chance after this one.
There will be 5 minutes.
That is
added
good.
time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Swept in. 5 minutes to add. Brzezinski. Now it's Alvarez. Well read, nice interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.